Barcelona's first section is vital if you want to get a good lap time. If you mess up these corners, you won't just lose a lot of time, you're also making yourself an easy target for anyone looking to overtake you. But today we're going to show you how to nail this section each and every time. Barcelona has something for everyone. A long main straight, sweeping corners, tight chicanes. It is truly a circuit that has it all. Today we're going to be focusing on one of the most important parts of this track, the fast and sweeping section right after the main straight. You'll be flying in there with a great deal of speed and you can gain a lot of valuable time if you're able to handle your car correctly. To make the most of these first 3 turns, you're gonna have to avoid some common mistakes, which include braking too late. In the best case scenario, you're forced to drive a sub-optimal racing line. But in the worst case, you overshoot the corner completely, embarrassing yourself like a gosh darn amateur. Another mistake is not committing enough and staying in the middle of the road. This forces you to slow down through turn 2 or risk overshooting at the runoff area. If we avoid these little mistakes, we're already gaining a huge amount of time. But we're not here for some mediocre lap times. We want to go all the way to the top. Now let's take a look at this mediocre racing line first. We're braking just after the 100-meter mark, turning in and being a little too safe. We're not even touching the curb, leaving us with little wiggle room to play around with as we turn into the second corner, forcing us to go wide out of T2 and having to correct our course just before turn 3. Now let's see what kind of insights we can gain from the Track Titan platform. We can compare our mediocre line, which is shown in orange, to the expert line, which is shown in blue. The first and most obvious problem that we've got is that we're braking too early. And because of that, we're also back on the throttle faster than we're supposed to, risking a spin or even running off the track. All these problems, they're ruining our racing line in the turn 3, in which we dearly want to optimize our speed because it's a great section for overtaking. So how can we improve this corner based on the analysis from Track Titan? Firstly, we can brake somewhat later, using trail braking to get us turning into this first corner. Secondly, we can get on the throttle a little later so that we're immediately on the right course for that late apex so that we can get the best exit out of the third turn. Turn 1 and 2 are all about getting the correct racing line so that we can carry the maximum amount of speed through turn 3. It's better to sacrifice that little bit of speed in turn 1 and 2 because we want to be flat out all the way through turn 3 and the straight after. Barcelona's first 3 turns are vital to get right. This section won't only net you a lot of lap time, but also give you some wonderful overtaking opportunities if you're executing it right. If you want to learn how to nail other corners, click this playlist right here and be sure to check out the Track Titan platform in the description down below.